Hey guys, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot. So here we are. We made our book, we put our signatures in, and I started showing you how it looked after I coffee dyed the paper. So I'm just going to give you a flip through and show you. I really love the way that this came out. It looks really cool. And it's all sewed and ready for us to make our ephemera. As you can see, the pages look really, really stunning. And I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. I'm sure we can find paper that's this size without having to sew it, but I'm just showing you what I did. This was an impromptu kind of day. I went in my closet to see what other types of papers that I had stored away, and lo and behold, this is what I came up with. So I'm just showing you one way that you can make a larger journal. And let's see, how large is this journal? I just want to finish this and then I'm going to measure it if anybody is looking. Oh, by the way, the paper is 9 by 12 and I put it in the description in part 2. I'll put it again in part 3. So there's 3 parts to this video, and here's the back, and it looks really stunning. I love it. So this journal is 5.5 by approximately 12, and it's a one signature, so I can't even measure this. I think it's probably like maybe a half. So it has one signature, and the next thing we want to do is fill this beautiful. So in previous videos, I made a master board, and I lost you because I knocked into my computer, not my computer, my phone. And so I made this master board, and then I used my scraps to make the back, and I think it came out really nice. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut it. So let me get my cutter. And we're going to start by making some ephemera for this book. So I'm looking at it now, and I want to see which way I want to cut it. So we're going to go this way. I'm going to start cutting. So I want to keep that. I want to keep that butterfly in there, looking nice. So I'm going to go this way. And will that come out? Yep. Yes, it will. It will. Okay, and then we're going to think about this. We got the number 5 here. You know, I was thinking about this later on. I'm saying to myself, you know what we could have done? We could also, you know, like after we get all our scrap pieces down, we could actually decorate this later on so that we can cut it any which way we want. So we're going to go this way, and then I'm going to cut it because I want to make a few things with this. Let's see how that'll be good. I'm going to do this. And this is only some of the things that we're going to do for this journal. Okay. So I think what my thinking is to use these for pockets. And then these will be my tags and writing, you know, journals, writing cards rather. So what am I going to do? So my first tag, I think, will be like this. Okay, so we're going to get a scissor here. And you can see the thick, I don't know if you can see that, there is some thickness here. So those are going to be my tags. These are going to be my pockets. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. I have 1, 2, so I want to get 2 more tags. So we're probably going to have more than 2 tags out of this. So we got 1 and we have 2. So we have 4. Looks like we got 4 tags out of this and 4 pockets. And this is just the beginning of what we will be doing in our journal. So what I like to do also is curve the edges. So I'm going to move this over. And I'm going to, this is going to be my pocket. So what I'm going to do, this is a 1.5. Let me turn on this light. No, recording this during the day. So it should be, right, let's see if this works better. Okay, so we're going to do, this is going to be going this way. So I'm going to put a notch in here. And it's thick, so I really have to press down kind of hard on this. So we got 1 pocket. We're going to get another pocket. And let's make sure that's in a good, whoop, you don't want to do that. You just want a little notch. 2 packets. And we want this, which way do we want this? Okay, so the writing, we got to look at our writing. So we want that writing to be facing up. And we're going to approximately, there's another one. And make sure your writing is facing up. Put a little, try to get as centered as you can here. And there we go. And you know what? I'm going to keep these bits because they would be really useful to make, you know, little glue them together on either side of a piece of paper. Not a piece of paper, make them like little tags. And you know, you can glue them on the sides of something. So those are going to be saved. And what I'm going to also do, and this is sometimes a little bit of a struggle because the paper is thick, I'm going to curve the tops, and it's thick, believe me. Okay, come on. There we go. So we got 1. Let's get rid of that. And curve the rest of these. See if I can get this in. Sometimes it's not so easy. Okay, got that in. And it's not, there we go. I heard there's a trick to put aluminum foil in. I haven't tried it yet. Looks like that's going to be in my near future. Let's click that. Okay, there we go. I mean, this is all using up our scraps. I mean, what a great activity. And it can come out so different depending upon what you put down on your master board. No master board will look exactly identical. Okay, so we have 4 pockets. What I want to do is sew around the pockets, but before I do that, I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to cut my tags, and you don't have to do that. Okay, I found my scissors. I put them with my, okay, so we want this to go up the right way. I put them with my my beads. So what I did here was I cut the corner. I'm just going to turn it around so I get the same cut. Oh, let's go. Cut that and put that over there. So we got one tag. This is going to be a very long tag. This could probably be better as a pocket, but you know what? Or even a side tuck. Maybe we'll use that as a side tuck. And although I do want to have more than one, you know, I'm going to keep it as what I was going to originally do. So I don't want to get rid of that butterfly. So I'm going to cut this side because we're going to be doing a lot of other things with this journal. We're going to be decorating. This is just the beginning. Okay, so we got 2 tags. Which way? We're going to go this way. Turn that around. And I have been playing with my camera. Pam called this morning to see if I needed any help with my camera because I've been struggling trying to keep everything in view. She's been really helpful trying to help me with this. Okay. Here we go. So there's going to be 3 videos. This will be the last video that's going to go up on YouTube tomorrow morning. I'm finishing it today. Today's Friday. It's going to go up on Saturday. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to move my sewing machine over. And I'm going to move this over. Put this in there. And I'm going to bring this over. Can you see? And I think I have enough thread. I wonder if I have more blanks. If I have, yes, I did. So just in case I run out of thread, I have another one. And I'm going to leave it right there. And here we go. So we're going to turn on the light. We're going to put this down. I'm going to hold our thread while the needle goes into the paper. And I'm doing a straight stitch. So here we go. Turn it. I don't know if you can see that. If I bring it down a little bit. Bring this down. Turn it. There you go. You can see me. Okay, here we go. And don't be afraid of the sewing. It's a lot of fun. Super easy. You know what? Let me go down one more stitch. Turn it. There we go. Bring it this way. Pull it out, you want to pull your bottom threads. Nope, pull your bottom thread. There we go. Let me get my, I just had it. Okay, here it is. I put it away. So I'm going to cut these and I'm going on to the next one. So I'll do one more. You can watch me and then I'll put you on pause. So, because I have a lot of sewing to do here. But that's what makes it look so nice. So hold your thread, go in, stop. Make sure your needle is in the paper. When you lift your arm on the side here and put it down, you want your needle to be in the paper. Needle's in the paper, lift your arm, put it down, and then you keep going. Lift, turn, lift, turn, lift, turn, and lift, and turn. Okay, another thing that I started doing was, okay, this is not, okay, there, that looks better. On this, what I've been doing, after I snip off the threads, what I've been doing, let me, oh, one more. Just started doing this was okay, let me see, I need, okay, 1 second. What I started doing was just taking a little bit of the glue stick, I'm not in camera, and just putting a little bit on either side where I stopped sewing. And then I put that to the side and let it dry. So, let me take this one out, this over. Okay, so we take this one out. And I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is move this. I'm going to do the same thing. Just cut my threads. And again, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. Just one little swipe across there. And let that dry over there. So I'm going to finish the rest of these over here and I'll be right back. I wanted to come back on here while I'm sewing this just so that I can show you how I do the curve for anyone that's not comfortable on the sewing machine. So what I do is I go slowly around the corner, and of course, okay, and then I stop, I turn it, and I turn it, and I turn it, and then once I get to the top, then so you can do this by just turning it, and then I lift the leg and I just go all the way straight down. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it, and I am done. So I just wanted to show you that. There we go. Turn these over and add a little bit more glue. I just put a little bit of glue on either side. I just realized I wasn't in camera. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to finishing. I just have a few more to go and I'll be right back. So the next thing I want to do now that I've sewed everything is I want to go around and distress it all. So I'm going to use 2 different distress inks. You can do whatever you want. I just like the way the 2 colors look together. So we'll go through this. And I have to say this is a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. and it's a great way to utilize and do something really beautiful with all your scraps. And this is why all these master junk journalists tell us to keep our scraps, because there's always something that we can do with them, and this is one. And believe me, this is endless what we can do, what we can create. So I'm going to go around, and I like this large tag because the book is large, and it gives the writer a nice little space to hide their personal information and to pull it out and look at it. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with this journal, and each piece looks beautiful. Really came out nice. And if you want, what you can do at the end is you can also Mod Podge the front of these pieces. Not necessary, but can be done. Okay, so I did the festive berries. That's what I used. And the next thing I'm going to do is ground twigs. It's just letting you know what I did. So it just gives it, okay, so it looks like this, and now it's going to look a little bit different. It gives it more like a burnt look. Bring this light down a little bit more. Okay, so we got one done. Working on two. And you know what else you can do? Is to wake these up a little bit. Just give it a little squirt. And it just gives it a little bit more ink. Wakes the ink up. So there we got two done. And we're moving along. Hope everyone's having a good day crafting. I love getting comments. I feel like we're connecting. It's really nice. I'm truly grateful for everyone that's watching my videos, because I'm a brand new YouTuber, as you can see. And, you know, I've been crafting, sewing, painting, doing stuff since I'm like 10 years old. My nanny was the one who taught me how to crochet and knit. My grandmother was a seamstress. My great-great-grandfather was a seamstress, a tailor rather. And, you know, out of all my siblings, I'm the only one that really took an interest in doing a lot of this stuff. At one time, I was painting birdhouses and selling them. I started doing some folk art when my children were young. At that time, I was going to college, so it was impossible, and I was working on my master's and writing a thesis, and it was a lot of work. So I had an artist that wanted me to work under him. He was really, really an excellent, fine artist, but I just didn't have the time. Between taking care of two young children, writing papers, it was not, and working, and being a single mom, it just wasn't in my, wasn't in the cards for me at the time. So we have this, and we want to put these into our book. So here we go. Now understand, this is not all that's going to go in our book, but I just want you to see how it's going to look. So we're going to maybe start, I don't know if I want to start on the very first page. I think I'm going to flip the page and I'm going to put it here. So now what we want to do is we want to get a really good strong glue. So we're going to use Fabrifix that I learned from Pam to put into a Sugar Bell bottle for easier distribution, because that bottle is a little tougher to get out of. So we're going to, and this gives it a nice thin little stream of glue. And we're going to put that down there. And then what I like to do, just to adhere it while I'm gluing, is I bring over my paper clips, and instead of sitting, you know, it really only takes a couple of seconds, but I'm going to move along here, so I want this to stay in here and be secured. So we're going to put that like that. We're going to put that on top. We're going to move over. So we're going to go 1, 2. Oh, let's back up. This is going to go in here. It's going to fit into this journal because it's a large card and it's a nice wide tag. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move along, and we're going to put that there. Glue. Okay, moving along here. Here we go. And every day is a learning experience. It takes time to get better and better at something. So here we go. We're going to put this here, and I'm going to get some paper clips just to keep it in there nice and firmly. Put one there, one there, and let's put one over here. And when we turn the page, we're going to put this on top. That'll kind of keep it down. Okay, so let's keep going. 1, 2, and 3. And we can put this one on this side. Okay, so let's get the glue again. And I am really super excited about this journal. I love all my journals. They're really coming out nice. And I started a journal for myself, which is all about some positive things, you know, that I come along with. I wrote the prayer of St. Francis, his prayer, that's in there. I do some quotes from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'm into meditation. I'm very into his stuff. I'm reading one of his books right now, and I'm in a book club with some wonderful women I call the 3 witches, and now they're calling me one of the very good witches. And we get together once a week. This week we didn't get together because of the rain here, and I didn't want to cross the Skybird Bridge. Okay, so we're going to put, I think we'll put this pretty girl here. So we'll move the page over. So we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And we'll put this. So we seem to have an extra tag. How did I do that? Okay, who knows? It's okay, because we may be making more stuff. Well, we'll definitely be making more stuff. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this in here. And we're going to go down on, nope, we're going to go on this side. And we'll get some, take that off. I'm going to put that there. And we're going to do the same thing. Instead of just holding it down, we're going to paper clip it in there. And paper clip that in there. That's going to go like that. And that's going to go in there. I just love that. So we're going to turn the page. We're going to keep this in here. And I have something else I'm going to put in there. So I have a lot of these corner tags that I made on a previous video. Let me look through here. This one has to go that way. I'm looking for something that's going to go down here. And I want it to go, that's pretty good. This would be a top corner. This would be bottom. These go very well with this journal. I'm just looking to see which one. I actually like this one. Let's see which one would look nice with that. Actually, all of them. Okay, so what we're going to do is move these to the side. And we're just going to take, nope, you know what? We're going to take this one. We're going to take this one and we're going to put it on this side, because that's where I think it goes. And we're going to move these paper clips over and slide it in. So that's going to go like that. Okay, so we got to put the glue this way. So here we go, adding glue. And we're going to slide her into here so we don't have to take out that other paper clip. And we're going to put her like that in here so that, am I doing this right? Nope. I'll make sure the other side is. Okay, so we got her in there like that, and then she's going to live in there like that, but we're not going to put her in yet. So this is part 3 of our Masterboard Junk Journal. So we're going to go through it again. So here's our cover, and here's our first tag. You see that? Our first tag, our first pocket, second pocket, our third pocket and tag, and then we had another tag. All this from a Masterboard and scraps. How wonderful is that? So we're going to put this in, and then what's going to happen is all 3 videos are going to appear tomorrow on my channel, and you'll be able to see. Wait a minute, what happened to the other one I had? Okay, maybe I didn't need another one. I don't know what happened. Okay, I must have not needed one. Well, anyway, we have something here that we're going to be filling. So again, I want to thank you so much for watching my video. I'm just a retired school teacher at home, playing with paper and of course fabric. And I just want to thank you for watching my channel. If you so desire to send me a comment, anything, that you want to say, hi or whatever, I greatly appreciate it. I love getting comments. And again, thank you. And I will keep watching my videos because I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.